Hello, everyone. Looks like it'll just be me today. I'm excited. I'm going to finally start The Change. I haven't been reading. I haven't read in quite a while, actually. Besides reading it, I'm still reading it. I read a few pages before bed, but I haven't really been reading lately. So I think the last book I finished was Hidden Pictures, which I really liked. But other than that, it was just Strange-a-thon. So I'm really excited to finally pick up something new again. So I'm going to, start The Change. Is anyone going to be reading with us this month? Are you going to be reading The Change at all? And then also let me know what you're going to be reading today as well. I was taking a little time to already pick the ambiance that I wanted and everything. So, and I wanted to give people some time to hop on. I did really like it. I think the pictures really add to the experience and make it so much more fun. It felt like a pretty easy, quick read for me, so I really liked it. I don't know if I'll remember it years from now, but it was definitely very entertaining. How are you all doing? Also, I've been working like crazy. I typically work 6 days a week. I had vacation last week, but it really didn't feel like vacation. I was trying to potty train Robin, and it was so stressful and chaotic. And halfway through, I gave up. I was like, I'm probably pushing too hard. I'm just going to give her a little more time to figure it out. But now she's just kind of doing it whenever she wants to. So she's actually more interested than she was before. So I feel like we're getting somewhere. Other than that, I focused on that so much throughout the week that I really didn't have a lot that I could do. We did go to the river, which was a lot of fun and relaxing. And now I'm back to work, and I'm working 6 days a week. So I'm trying to fit in reading as much as possible. So if you have any recommendations for me for good books that are really good on audiobook, that would be great, because I am in an audiobook slump, I guess I would say. I don't really know what books I want to listen to. I'll come across things that I want to read right now, but I'm always in that mindset. I want to read that physically. I don't want to listen to that one on audiobook. And then, so if I know of something that's going to be incredible on audio, I would really like to know for sure, because I need recommendations. It's seriously so hard. She did so well for, I swear, 3 days, and then by the 4th day she completely just rebelled and was like, no, I don't want to do it. And I was just like, all right, well, I can't force you, so we're just gonna have to take a break from it and maybe try another day. And then I figured I would wait a few weeks or a few months before starting again. And she's been going at daycare when she's over there. So I'm like, what are you? I'm like, I was trying to get you there so you could be consistent, but she's just not very consistent. She's sometimes wants to use it and sometimes just does not care. Mostly when she's at daycare, she wants to do it because she has little friends there and they're all in the process or they've already been trained. So she's just I want to go if they're going, and that's about it. But when we're at home, maybe every so often she'll want to sit there. Most of the time, no. So I'm kind of at a standstill. I don't really know what to do at this point. But I'm just going to, read her cues and let her get there. The Change audiobook is good? Okay, so if I struggle with reading it physically, because I already have the physical book, I mean, I guess I could listen to it on audio, especially if I fall behind because of my schedule. I think that will be helpful. Cool. I wonder if I can find it on Script or something. Because I don't know where else I mean, I guess I could see if Overdrive has it. If I can. Every time I try to pick a specific book, especially if it's like one of our book club picks, like if I try to pick a book for like audiobook from Overdrive, it's never available in time. Like it always says like, oh, it'll be available in 4 weeks. And I'm like, I can't wait that long because it's literally our book club book for this month. Oh, it is on Script. Cool. I'm going to save it. And then that way, if I fall behind or like, I don't know, if the audiobook's really good, I might just go with that because, yeah. When will the live show be? Paper Girls. Ooh, how are you liking Paper Girls Volume 5? I think I got 2. I think I read the first 2 volumes and I kind of like fell off. May have been 3. Something like that. But I kind of fell off of it. Like I didn't like the other, like the last 1 or 2 as much as I like the first volume or whatever. I don't know, but let me know if it gets good at like volume 5 or whatever. I might try to like pick it up again at some point. What was I gonna do? Lost my train. What was I gonna look up right now? I was gonna look up something. Oh my gosh, my brain. Oh, the live show. So we don't really have a set date for that just yet. I will probably do it sometime the last weekend of the month. So probably like Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. And that just all depends on everyone else in the group, whoever read it, their availability and everything. Because, you know, I want everyone to be able to discuss it. But I will be off that weekend. So Brandon's going to be on a hiking trip. So I'll be here with Robin. So I will have plenty of time to do a live show that day or that weekend. So we'll figure out, but expect it that weekend at some point. I really like doing them like earlier in the day on Saturdays. That seems to like, I don't know, work best for me at least. It's just, I think it works better for people in like later time zones or whatever. And for me, it's like the morning. So it's the start of my day. And I don't know, I'm always just like ready to talk about books at that point. By the end of the day, I'm just so exhausted that I just have no thoughts. The daycare thing makes me feel better. We're looking at programs 1 and 1 can't have any diapers. Oh, yeah. See, and that's how like I figured Robin would get to that point because she does go to daycare in diapers, and then her friends go on the potty, and then she'll like take her diaper off and like want to sit on the potty and then go. So, but they do like she does, you know, help with potty training a lot, at least our daycare. So that's like really cool. But I just need to be like more consistent about it and just say like, hey, all day we're not doing diapers, you know, because like right now she's not doing it every single time. So I get that. I feel like they do want to be like the other kids, and I think that's helping like push her along, but she still like retaliates, I guess. It is going great. I am really enjoying it. I haven't really picked it up too much since starting like part 3. I'm only like a few pages in. I think I'm at 513, something like that. So I'm not really like too far into like part 3. Like we started part 3. We're supposed to start part 3. What was that? July 6th. Yeah. So we're already like a week into it. And yeah. But I think it's a short part. So I think I can finish that part in like a week because I think we discuss again like next Wednesday. So hopefully. But I've been like, I did the audiobook for a little bit towards the end of part 2 because I wanted to finish on time to like talk about it. So I have been liking the audiobook. So I might just go back and forth from that. Ooh. Even more futuristic. Interesting. Yeah, I think I might pick up Paper Girls. Like, I really liked volume 1. And then I think it was like volume 2 or 3. I kind of just, like, I finished it. And then I was like, I don't know if I want to keep reading it. Like, I just don't really care for where it's, like, going. And then I stopped. I started reading other things. So I don't even, like, remember a lot of it, to be honest. But I do remember really enjoying volume 1. I don't know too many people who have like finished the series who could like tell me like, yeah, it's worth it, So I don't like, I'm not really sure if I'm like up for it or not. I've been wanting to read a lot of manga lately. I saw that Gabby, she had checked out from her library Orochi for, I hope I'm saying that right, for Summerween. And I messaged her right away when I saw it because I was like, that's been on my wish list. Like, I discovered it, like, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. I saw it and I read the synopsis and it sounded really good. So I'm excited to find out what she thinks of that. When does Summerween? It starts today, huh? I was going to say, I really want to do Summerween, but I don't have a TBR. So I don't know. But I want to buy Orochi, and if she really likes it, then I will probably end up purchasing it, I'm sure. Oh, yeah. Summerween started today. Do you think I have enough time to, like, I'm just going to add this to the Summerween TBR? That would be cool. I don't know. I just, like, I fell off, and I just haven't had any time to, like, read, so I highly doubt I'll finish anything. I was genuinely surprised I finished all the books for Strange-a-thon that I planned, and it was awesome. Yeah, if I read anything, it's going to be like purely mangas and graphic novels, and I'll probably like have one book on audiobook just so I know for a fact I'll finish them because I am way too hard on myself, I'm sure. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. I'm excited. I'm really excited to finish it and like finally have read it. Like, it's going to feel like such an accomplishment because it's such a large book. And especially after like not really reading a whole lot this year, it's just going to mean a lot to me to finally have that one read. And I think it's awesome that we're finishing it like at the very end of August. And then we get right into spooky season. So it's like this little, like, it's a great start to all the spooky stuff because I'm going to want to watch all the movies and it's going to be great. I know, yeah. Help me create a TBR, but I just want like graphic novels and manga. I really want to read Orochi, but I don't have time to like order it. I have some Junji Ito on my shelf that I could read that I haven't read yet, so that would be something. And then I have Hoopla. So whatever I can find available on Hoopla, I can read for it. So, and if you have a good like audiobook recommendation, that would be great too. That would work for any of the prompts. The prompts seem pretty easy, so I feel like I could probably build a TBR like today and just start it. But who knows? All right. So we'll probably, something is killing the children is on Hoopla. Okay. Is Hoopla the same for everyone, or does it depend on what? Because you use your library to check out stuff. Does it depend on your library and what they have available? I'm just curious. I'm gonna look it up. Is killing the children. Okay, I really like that. Looks cool. Yeah. That looks like something I'll be into. Is it horror or what? It looks like horror to me. I'm all about it. I will read that. Let me save it. Awesome. And then we can start sprinting at 25. And we'll just sprint to the hour like usual because I really like doing it that way. So much easier for me. Horror graphic novels. Cool. Basket full of heads. Okay. I'm going to look that up too. I have one that I've been wanting to read, a series called Nail Biter. That I have that saved on my Hoopla. So that could be a possibility as well. But I'm really liking Something is Killing the Children. Like, I just by the covers, it looks like an art style that I'm going to enjoy. Oh, yeah, that's Joe Hill. I've seen that before. Okay, I'm going to save that too. Would you guys count a short story? Not a short story collection, but a short story that's in a short story collection. Would you count that as a prompt, like completing a prompt? Because I really want to watch The Black Phone, obviously. So could I read just that story in 21st Century Ghosts and then count it? I feel like it would count, right? I'll read it and then I'll watch it after, which will be awesome because I really want to see it. And everyone that has seen it has been telling me it's fantastic. So, I mean, I don't think anybody's going to tell me no. Everyone's going to be like, yes, I knew it. Ooh, I will be very interested to read that for sure. So we can go ahead and start sprinting now. We'll sprint to the hour. And perhaps maybe for the first little bit, I'm going to try to I'm going to look at Gabby's prompts and then I'm going to try to see what I can squeeze in and make it work. But I do have a little ambiance. I thought it would be fun. All right. I think I've put together a TBR. I think. The only one I'm struggling with is read a book with haunt in the title, which I was thinking This House is Haunted by John Boyne, because it's available on Scribd as an audiobook. But I don't know. Have any of you guys read it? Let me know if you have and if you liked it. Because it seems like the reviews are pretty average. Hi, Kat. Hello. How is your summer ween going? I was just putting together a TBR just so I could start right now, but it's going to be all like graphic novels, just so I make it easy on myself. Oh, that might be a good option because I'm not really too thrilled to read This House is Haunted. Like, it definitely sounds interesting, but I don't know. I see a lot of people are reading The Children on the Hill by Jennifer McMahon. And I know that I don't think it has anything to do with haunted. But I really do want to read it. I mean, there's a blurb that says it's a haunting, vividly suspenseful page turner. I don't know if that would count. But that's the only prompt I'm having like trouble with. I have read The Haunting of Hill House and I loved it. So, but I don't plan on like rereading it right now because it wasn't too long ago. And I definitely want something that I can find on audio. Well, they might have an audiobook for it. I didn't even search, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna do mostly. It's gonna be all graphic novels except for the haunt one because I can't find a graphic novel that has the word haunt in it. I might be able to find a graphic novel that has a haunting in it, which would work. But I'm also trying to just look for an audiobook. And I always love Jennifer McMahon's books on audiobook. Definitely doesn't have the word haunt in it though, so I'm still kind of stuck. Homesick Pilots. Okay, I'll look that up. The Carol Hunt. I wonder. Does that one probably not have an audiobook? Because I don't think I'll have time to finish like a full length book and read the change at the same time. No. What's that other one? Homesick Pilots. Ooh, that's cool. Okay. Action, adventure, horror. Okay. I like that. I think that might be it. The cover is like really cool. It looks like homesick. I don't know. It's hard to like. That's cool though. That might be it. I might just do all graphic novels for it. And I could still listen to The Children on the Hill just on the side, because why not? I've been wanting an audiobook, and I didn't even think that I could read that right now. Like, I don't know why I was thinking it still had some time before it was released. Oh, okay. The Haunting of Aveline Jones by Phil Hicks. I'm going to check that out too. I really like middle grades. Not doing the prompts. Yeah, I mean, if you're reading, who cares? Really don't. I would have probably just went with The Children though. But actually, that Homesick Pilots one looks really, really good. So I think that's going to be the one. I'm going to borrow it right now. Hopefully I can finish them all. I mean, it's all just graphic novels. So I figure if I read one a day, then I'm definitely going to make it work. Oh, cool. See, that's perfect. I think I'm going to read, actually, I'm going to read The Black Phone. It's just like a short story. So I'm going to cheat a little bit, but that's going to be like my book to read in the dark. So it's going to be just a short, like a piece of a book, but I think it still counts because I really, really want to read it. See, I wanted to do The Haunted by Bentley Little. I was actually looking at that one like over and over again, and I was trying to find it, but I couldn't find it on audiobook anywhere. And I'm definitely not going to be able to finish I think it's like 400 pages or 380 pages or something. I'm like, I'm not going to finish that in a week. Like, as much as I would love to, it's just not going to happen for me in a week right now with my schedule. But I definitely I was considering that one for sure. The Haunted House from Hell. I wonder where I've heard that before. I think I've heard of that one before. I know I want to get to the Carol Hunt at some point. Honestly, if I had planned this out better and like started planning books like a month ago, I would have put that on my TBR. That would have been the one for sure, the Carol Hunt, because I want to read more Darcy Coates. The Haunting of Tramcar 015, not a horror. Oh yeah, 3 hours? That's awesome. Yeah, hello everyone. I'm so excited about having like more people. That's so cool. Thank you guys for joining us. Oh, My Heart is a Chainsaw. I've been wanting to read that one for a while too. Oh, a goosebump. I did see The Haunted Mask when I was like looking up books with the word haunt in the title. And I was like, should I read The Haunted Mask? I thought about it for a second for sure. So I think what I'm going to end up reading is, for Read a Book in the Dark, I'm going to read The Black Phone, the short story. Read a book with Halloween colors on the cover. I'm going to read Something is Killing the Children. I'll show you because like the cover, like it's mostly blue, but it has like these orange eyes and the orange, like it very much like makes me think of Halloween when I look at it. So I think that's perfect for Halloween colors on the cover. And then read a slasher. I'm going to do Basket Full of Heads by Joe Hill. So I'll be reading 2 Joe Hill works during this, which I'm excited because I've been wanting to read more Joe Hill for sure. And Basket Full of Heads, like as soon as I read the synopsis, it just sounded really cool definitely want to read that. And then for Haunt in the Title, we're going to do this, what I just showed you, Homesick Pilots, because it says Homesick Pilots and then it says Volume 1 Teenage Haunts. So that works. That works for me. It's still in the title. It's on the cover. And then I probably won't bake or make anything, but I'll try. I don't know. It's really hot here, so baking anything sounds just like terrible because it's so hot right now. Maybe I could think of something I can make. I don't know. Maybe before I pick up Robin later, I could stop at the store and like make something fun. Maybe like a no-bake cheesecake or something. Like something I don't have to like heat my house up doing. So yeah, I'm excited. I've planned a TBR. That's so cool. I didn't read any of the change during the sprints, but I figure we can probably sprint in another like 5 or 10 minutes or something, and then I'll finally start the change. It's so fun. It's so fun being rebellious. I mean, I'm doing a short story in a collection. I'm not even going to read the whole collection, but I really want to watch the Black Phone so bad. I don't know if any of you guys, like anyone who's hopped on in the last like 20 minutes or so has watched the Black Phone yet, but I've been hearing really great things about it. Oh, really? That's so great. Okay, that makes me really excited. I immediately, like, Carol suggested it, and then I immediately found it on Hoopla, and I really like the cover art, and I feel like it's just, like, something I'm totally going to be into. I don't know. A lot of people are reading it for Summerween, so I don't know exactly what prompts they're reading. The House Across the Lake for. I'm not sure if it's a slasher or not. Carol, you've read it. Would it be considered a slasher, do you think? Oh, that's smart. Iced coffee. That'd be great. And I just bought some like caramel syrup, like sundae syrup, and I put it in my coffee this morning and it was so good. So maybe I'll do that too. Maybe I'll like make a blended coffee and then I'll put some of that on there. That would be good. I have some chai tea latte mix. I already have like some, I think I have toffee nut like syrup for the coffee. I think I could make it work. I think I could. Oh, it's not a slasher? Bummer. We can sprint again in like 2 minutes and then we'll sprint to the hour if you guys are cool with doing like 45, because I really need to pick this book up at some point. That would be great. If I could do that today, I would feel much more productive than I was. Honestly, like I did get some things done today, but like I never feel productive unless I read. Like if I get some reading in, then I feel accomplished for the day, if that makes sense. Like I could literally clean my whole house and just be like, did I really do anything? Like I didn't do any reading today. So that doesn't mean anything. So yeah, if you guys want to do a 45-minute sprint, let me know. So I think I would really like to. I'm really excited about the books that I picked. I'm going to have to make a post and like tag the Summerween account and everything. I don't know why when I looked at it like today, like when I was seeing all the posts, like everyone was posting their TBRs, and I went and looked at the original post for the announcement. I was like, July 15th. Okay, I totally have time. I'm like, that's today. Like I literally did not think it was already July 15th. It blew my mind as soon as I realized it was today. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start this, and I'll get the ambiance going, and we'll sprint to the hour. Okay. Oh, here we go. How much did you guys get read? Are you enjoying what you're reading? This is so funny. I don't know. Like, I'm 30 pages in, and it's funny. It is really funny. I don't know. I'm really liking it. I'm liking the main characters a lot. I don't know. I feel like I'm really going to like this one. So I think I chuckled a few times while reading it. So I hope you're enjoying it, Carol, if you're still reading it. Into the girls I've been 18% good. I know. It's the characters, like a few of the main characters are just really funny. I love it. They're like snarky and it's just great. It's just so great. Like the stuff they say to these men. There's like, yeah, I think I just highlighted this one, but it wasn't like something the character said, but it was just like in the text it says, because like basically this guy shows up to this like all women's gym, and so I highlighted this part that said it was hard for some men to understand that there were places in the world where they weren't wanted. And I was like, yes, because he just like barges into this women's only gym. But yeah, he gets his ass handed to him, so it's fine. That's fine too. That was me earlier today. I was like, I kind of want to buy something. Didn't know what I wanted to buy. Didn't end up buying anything, but I had like the urge to buy something. Ooh, nice. How are you liking that? Because that's the one you're reading for the like haunt in the title or whatever, right? I was wondering too. I was like, that doesn't have haunt in the title. And then I saw a bunch of people were like reading books that didn't have haunt in the title. So I was like, they must be just like reading books that involve like a haunting. So I didn't end up watching Gabby's like announcement video, but I figured she probably said something in there about that. Like, just read something that deals with a haunting. So nice. Final Girls, awesome. Is it your first Riley Sager, or? That was my first Riley Sager, and that's probably the one I liked the least. But I don't think it was like for me. I don't know. Or maybe I just expected something completely different, but I still read his books, so clearly there was something I liked. It says, if I wanted the government in my uterus, I'd fuck a politician. I had to have it. I saw the shirt like literally everywhere, and I just had to have it. Awesome. Many more to come. Definitely be interested to see what you think about it and what you think of it, or if you decide to read some of his other books. Just know that if you don't like love this one, it's definitely like for most people, it's kind of like bottom tier. His books definitely get like better as they're like released. So yeah, I love it. I saw it. I had to have it. I know. It really is. It's terrible. It has been, yeah. I was probably in pure rage mode for at least like 4 days afterwards. And I'm still in rage mode, but it was intense. Yeah. I hope everyone is doing well, at least mentally after this, and hopefully some changes are made. Final Girls was my first Sager too, and I felt meh about it. What should I pick up next of his? I personally think Home Before Dark is my favorite. But I've only read Final Girls, Home Before Dark, and Lock Every Door. So I haven't read The Last Time I Lied. I do have that on my shelf and plan to read it. Actually, I have the other 3 of his books that I haven't read on my shelf. I just haven't got around to them. But I've heard great things about The Last Time I Lied. And most people do really like Home Before Dark. I've heard great things and not great things about the house on the lake or whatever. I think that's right. But I haven't read it yet. So I wouldn't be like, I can't tell you for sure, but definitely people that tend to like what I like they ended up liking his newest release. So yeah. It's hard. It's hard knowing this is going on and having a daughter. It's just, I've already been extremely worried about her future, but it's like it makes it all the more scary. Yeah. Yeah, Home Before Dark was definitely my favorite of the 3 that I have read. Yeah, see, I feel like The Last Time I Lied definitely gets like a lot of like good buzz. So that might be a good one to consider. Like if you want to read one that you're really going to enjoy, like if you just want to make your way through his works, however you want to do it, I say Home Before Dark or The Last Time I Lied. Even though I haven't read The Last Time I Lied, I've heard great things. So yeah, do. Yeah, because it's set at like a summer camp or something like that, I think. So that it would be great to read for summer. Do you guys have any other summer thriller recommendations or anything that you want to throw out there? Because I don't know, I might need some good summer thrillers before the summer ends. See, it's meant to be. It'll definitely be my next Sager. I think I'll read that one before I move on to like the new release and Survive the Night. Is it Survive the Night? Like I always feel like I get titles wrong. Like I second guess myself. I'll say it and then I'm like, is that what it is? I'll second guess myself so bad. But I think that's definitely going to be my next Sager. I did get the House on the Lake in my most recent box. So my book of the month box. And then I got the change. What else did I get? I added something, I feel like. I can't remember. I think I picked 2 books. can't remember what else I got. I literally just got them. Well, I'm reading it right now, obviously, and then after this, I was just talking about this with someone. And I can't remember what book I said. Was it? It may have been Doomickey that I was saying would be my... Oh, no, my next one is going to be probably End of Watch, so I can continue with the Bill Hodges trilogy. Because I read Mr. Mercedes, and I read it like either earlier this year or at the end of last year. So I want to make sure that it's still pretty fresh in my mind before so that I can like continue the series and not completely forget. So that will probably be my next one. I'll probably read End of Watch, and then what's that last? Or no, Finders Keepers, and then End of Watch. Wait, which one's first? Finders Keepers, then End of Watch. Whatever. So I'm gonna read those, and because I really want to read The Outsider, because I also want to watch the series. I don't know if it's any good. I think I've heard like good and not so great things. So, but I still want to watch the series. The Housemaid. Ooh, okay. That might be a good one. I want to read The Maid. That was that one that was the book of the month picked like 2 months ago or something. I think that's a thriller. That sounds really good to me. Anything like that, like, I don't know, that does sound like good fun and summery. Any type of like stories that involve like people that go to live in people's houses that like aren't part of the family, like, so like nannies or like maids and stuff, like that's just so intriguing to me, because then it's just like they're living there and then you like know nothing about this like family you're living with. I don't know. I really like those. I just read Hidden Pictures, and that had like this girl who was like a nanny and stuff, and it was pretty good. So, oh, cool. I have that one. My sister gave it to me because she read it and she really enjoyed it. She gave me her copy, so probably get to that one eventually. See, and like the way his books like all connect to this like same world or like characters and stuff, I don't know. It makes me like rethink, like maybe I should have read them chronologically, but I don't know. Maybe one day I'll just reread them chronologically, and then I'll be able to connect all the dots, because I feel like I'm like far too gone by now. I don't want to restart, and I've already like started Mr. Mercedes. I want to finish it. So, like, apparently it's in the same, because The Outsider's in, like, the same town or something like that. Is Billy Summers also in the Bill Hodges trilogy? Like, isn't that in the same, like, set in the same place? Like, I feel like that one's connected to Bill Hodges too. Not that it's like part of the series or anything, but like, I don't know. I'm not sure. Really? That's so great. Yeah, then I guess I'll have to bump it up. I'll have to bump it up on my list. I don't have that one. I'll have to like order it. Oh, they're not. Okay. I don't know why maybe it's just because it's Billy and Bill, and so I just think that they're connected. Yeah, I think it's just something I did on my own, like in my own brain. I connected the two. So the last few days I've been having like an extreme existential crisis after seeing like those like pictures that NASA came out with, the JWST pictures and stuff. So I started watching this. It was an animated documentary film. I don't know if anybody has ever heard of it, but it's called Waking Life, and it involves a lot of like philosophical questions about life, and it also like involves a lot of like lucid dreaming and the collective consciousness, which is a thing that I'm like super fascinated by. So yeah, that's kind of where my head has been lately. More than anything, like I've been watching stuff related to that and like consuming stuff related to that. But yeah, that's kind of just where my head has been. I think I'm just like in a weird, I don't know, paradox of time in my life where I'm just like, okay, I want to like think about life differently. Like, and that's just where I've been going with it. Yeah, it's like, it was really interesting. I don't know. It was really fascinating. I really liked it. It was cool. It's like follows this guy. He falls asleep, and when he's dreaming, he's like talking to a bunch of different people and observing people having these conversations, and the conversations are all like very philosophical life conversations. It's very, very interesting. And some of the stuff they say in there, like especially the stuff involving the collective consciousness, I feel like that's just so fascinating. And like, I don't know, it's definitely in the realm of possibility in my head. I don't know. So there's a lot of stuff like that. I don't know. It's just very, very interesting. And the lucid dreaming stuff is really cool too, because I always found that like really, really cool. I don't know. It was just like seeing those pictures, and then I was just like, wow, that is insane. Like, it was just mind blowing. Like, I don't know. It was so mind blowing. Like, like I've always known that we like well beyond this planet that we are on. There are like many, many galaxies and many, many, many planets and all these things, right? And like, we're just these tiny little, like, not even specks, but like, it just, I don't know, it was just so mind blowing. And then I was just sitting there thinking, like, wow, like, why am I like letting life get the best of me sometimes? Like, when we're literally just like nothing. And it's just it just, I don't know. Yes, just little specks on a floating rock. And like, so that's where my head went, and I was just like, why am I overthinking every little thing about life all the time? Like, I just needed a new perspective on life. And then I found this, like, I just found that documentary. I just stumbled across it. And then I was like, well, I'm going to check it out. And then watching it, it really did make me view the world differently. I don't know. Right. Right. So it's like, it's like, yeah, like we're nothing, but like also we're nothing. So like, why are we stressed out all the time over nothing? I don't know. I've just been having a crisis. Just this crazy existential crisis. But it's also like, it's an existential crisis in a positive sense. Like, I just feel like I need to have a better, like a more positive outlook on life. So I'm going to try to focus more on things that are going to affect me positively. And then especially after watching that like documentary, like it just, it talks a lot about creativity and how we don't spend enough time being creative. So, I don't know. And that makes me want to be more creative whenever I have the time to do it. I think it'd be fun. Yeah, I would love to get multiple perspectives on this. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I mean. That's exactly what I mean by it. So yeah, that's kind of where I've been. So I mean, if you guys have any recommendations for me, things like that I could watch that would like really change my life perspective. I was thinking about finding some books that were in the similar realm. I'm not like super big on nonfiction though, like so it does make me a little bit nervous picking up anything nonfiction. But I guess if I could find it on like audiobook or something. I knew what you meant. Me, see, the thing with me is like it's not generally like my autocorrect whenever I'm like messaging in the comments and I'm misspelling stuff all the time. It's because I'm just typing as fast as I think and then I just send without like proofreading it. And then it just comes out as just gibberish. Yeah. That's about it. That's kind of where my life is going on lately. Other than just working, I've literally done nothing but like trip out about that stuff. about like life. But it's all good. We could probably sprint again in like, I don't know, 3 minutes and then sprint to the hour again. Oh, really? Okay. I'd be very interested in that because I do dream journal kind of. Like I have like in my notes folder in my phone, I do have a specific like I have a little notes area like it's a dream note. And then so I'll just if I wake up in the middle of the night after a dream, like I try to kind of type out everything that happened so that I don't forget. And I guess that's kind of the best way to like practice lucid like to start lucid dreaming is to like you basically have to like practice remembering your dreams and like the best way to remember is to like jot it down as soon as you wake up. So I try to do that, but I'm not always very successful at it because I'm just such a heavy sleeper. It's really hard for me to like wake up completely and just start like writing or typing everything that happened. Sometimes I'd rather just go back to sleep. So I haven't been very successful with it, but I'd be really interested in learning a little more about it and like, I don't know, other ways to like practice and like make that happen because I feel like lucid dreaming would be really, really cool. I don't know. I thought it was really, really neat. Little bit of, okay. I'll have to like find that and try it out. Okay, I found it. Ooh, yeah, that looks cool. Yeah, I'm gonna save that one. All right, you guys want to sprint again to the hour? I'd really like to get back to this for sure because I don't know, it was just making me laugh. There was like I don't want to like spoil anything, but there were just like specific instances where these characters were in the presence of like they were like talking and a man was present, and then they were literally just like not even looking at him or acknowledging him, and you could tell that made him like annoyed or uncomfortable, and it was just it was so good. It was just great, and I feel like if that's where this book is going, like I know it is a feminist story, so kind of figured there would be stuff like that in here, but like this is what I wanted. So this is just the type of stuff that I really like. It's those like subtle things where men are kind of like stunned and they're because they're actually getting the same that they're giving. Like it's just so great. It's so great. So yeah, we'll sprint to the hour. I'll go ahead and start this now and get the ambiance going. Do you guys like this one? I'm really enjoying it. But let me know how you guys feel about it. I don't know. I like these like where you can see the outside. Like I just like these outdoor settings. And the birds chirping and like the crickets, and I don't know, it's the best. All right. How much did you guys get rid that sprint? How are you feeling? I'm still liking this. We're definitely some like darker aspects to the story. They're starting to pop up. Characters are starting to meet each other. Interested to see where it goes. It's cool. They like, if you don't know what this one's about, it follows like 4 women, I believe, altogether. I think it's 4 women, 3 women. Three women who all developed these like powers during menopause. Like, so they're starting to go through menopause and they gain these like really cool powers. So like one of them, what is it? She is like, has an amazing green thumb and she could grow like any type of plant that could be used like medicinally or to kill or whatever. And then the other one has like pyrokinesis, and then the other one can speak to the dead or hear the dead. I'm not sure if she can speak to them, but she can hear them. And then apparently they all band together to solve a murder. So yeah. What? Is January Lavoie the narrator for this? Because for real, like, I will listen to the audiobook like right now. Because I love January Lavoie. I love the books that she narrates. Like, she narrates the entire Diviner series. And oh my gosh, she's amazing. I didn't even see that when what? Yeah, okay. Well, screw reading it because like I'm seriously just gonna listen to the audiobook. Wow. What? Does it say right here who it is? Yep, January Lavoie. I wish I had seen that before because I would have been listening to it already. Oh, I bet it's going to be so good on audiobook. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to listen to this one on audiobook. I probably will like revert back to this for like, I don't know, note-taking purposes and things cuz like I've already highlighted some stuff that I really liked in here. So probably just like go back and forth. But yeah, I'm going to listen to that audiobook for sure. She's a fantastic narrator. She's so good. Yeah, I probably will do it that way. That's actually a really good idea. I haven't done that in a really long time. I had no idea. That's so cool. It makes me so happy. Now I'm just looking at all the books that she narrates just so I can like. Oh, she does the Megan Golden book, The Night Swim. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to like save that one. She does Jar of Hearts. Okay, I'm saving that one. I have that one physically, but I don't care. Now I have all of the like these audiobooks I want to listen to. Like gone is my audiobook slump. Yeah, I have that one. Like I have it as a book of the month, but I'm totally gonna listen to the audiobook because I was already planning on listening to the audiobook of that one because I believe it's like a podcast or something. So I figured it would like be better as an audiobook. It really does. It is an experience. I'm so excited now. I'm going to be listening to like all of the books that she shares because I loved The Diviners. But like her narration made it that much better. Like it was, I want to like only consume those books through the audiobook because of that, because it's just her narration is so good. She does like multiple voices and like, I don't know, she's just so talented. I wish I could find more narrators like that. Like she just does it so well. Like I feel like she should narrate everything. Oh, that makes me so happy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna listen and read along this one for sure. I think it's going to be pretty good. I have high hopes now, like since starting it. I mean, it sounded really good. Usually in the book club, like we tend to gear towards books that have like magical realism aspects to them. So when I had seen that Book of the Month had a magical realism book as a pick, it was definitely like my first thought was, wow, it might be a great potential pick for Stacks of Strange, especially because a lot of people use Book of the Month. So, you know, it's an easy add-on, and they tend to be really well-written books. They tend to be good books most of the time. So, I mean, that's, you know, my whole thought process in choosing this one. And like reading the synopsis, it just sounded really good. And then now that I'm reading it, I got a little worried. I did get a little worried because I was like, I don't know. I hope everyone likes it or is like wanting to read it. I know that it's like, I guess it would just be it more geared toward specific types of people. I don't know. But now that I've started reading it, I have really high hopes that it's going to be good. Yeah, I like that. Like I like that like they have these like abilities and then they're going to go like solve a murder, so it's like a magical realism mixed with like a mystery thriller. So I think that makes it a lot of fun. I know it doesn't I probably would work for me because I'm a slow reader, but I totally get it for those of you who read like super fast. You'd just be reading faster than the audio's going. I will probably slow down my physical reading while like I'll probably just follow along with what is happening. I guess like just kind of skim along. I'm not sure. I haven't done it in a really long time, so I think it'll be fun. Oh, that's a hot tip because I like you can only do 2 times I use the app. And I know that's one thing that Deja always says is she doesn't like script very much because it doesn't go fast enough. So maybe she should be using the browser so she could do the 3 times speed. We'll have to let her know. Sometimes that would come in handy for me, but for the most part, like I don't think I can consume the content at 3 times speed. I don't know if I could do it. I haven't attempted it yet. I think so. I think she did seem pretty interested in it. Like when I had suggested it in the group, like a lot of them were like, "Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm down for that. Like that sounds really good." Um and I believe she had said something along the lines of it sounding like a good idea. So I think so. I know she's super busy too, though. So I'm not going to give her, a hard time if she doesn't read it, because I totally get it. Like with my work schedule, honestly, like the audiobook's going to save me, I'm sure. Because that's how it is with most of the time with most books right now. Suddenly, my throat is so tickly right now. I'm gonna have to go get some water so that I don't like have a coughing fit. I'll be right back. I know. Oh, that came out of nowhere. I was like, what is going on again? I'm gonna cough. I think I do pretty okay with just the regular 2 times speed. I think I've gone up to 2.5 before, but that's like the most. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely start off at the slow end, like 1.5 when I'm first listening to an audiobook, especially when you're like learning the characters and like it's describing the setting and everything like that. It's like you want to make it easy to consume and like really sink in there. And then once like I'm familiar with the characters or like the setting and everything, it definitely like I'm able to speed it up too. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, see, yeah, I don't go super like high, like I think, yeah, 2.5 usually works for me. I haven't really messed around with 3 times speed. That's crazy. But I guess it would depend on the book. It would really depend on the book, I guess. Yeah. I usually just keep it at 2 times. Keep it there for the most part. All right. So I think that was probably my last sprint because my husband is waiting on me so that we can go have dinner. But thank you guys for hanging out and listening to me just ramble about things. I'm so glad you guys helped me with the summer ween TBR. Like, I am so excited about everything I'm going to read, and I wouldn't have even known about them had you guys not said anything. So I'm really excited to read some more graphic novels, and like all of those sound really, really good to me. So thanks for helping out with that. Really, really appreciate it. Um, you're welcome. I don't know what happened. My fan is on and it's probably dusty. So that probably has a lot to do with it. So before I like die, I'm going to head out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you to everyone who's like new here. I hope you guys enjoyed this sprint, and we'll probably do, I don't know. I would really like to do some more next weekend or next week sometime. I'm off Friday and Saturday, but most days I'm off by like 3:30 my time, which would be 6:30 Eastern time. So maybe I could work it out on a work day too. Whatever day sounds best or works out best, but I'll let you guys know. Yeah, I need to water my throat for sure. I usually have water next to me when I'm doing like lives and stuff because I tend to talk a lot, obviously. But I didn't have any water next to me this time, so I've learned my lesson. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really, really appreciate it. It's been so much fun. Thanks for helping me with summer wean, and I hope your weekend goes well. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll hopefully see you guys sometime next week. If not, I will see you during the live show for the change. And I'll let you guys know on Instagram when that will be, and also put up a broadcast here, so you'll know when that's going to be popping up and everything. So yeah, thanks again. Have a great day. Bye.